Wednesday night football in Murfreesboro carries an uncommon weight. The Missouri State Bears, 2-3 in their first FBS season, travel to face the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, 1-4, under second-year head coach Derek Mason. It's a midweek Conference USA showcase on ESPN2, an opportunity for Missouri State to validate its rapid climb into big-time football and for Middle Tennessee to prove that a difficult start hasn't erased its identity. Under the bright lights at Johnny Red Floyd Stadium, both programs arrive with something to prove and no margin for another setback. Missouri State's offense begins and ends with senior quarterback Jacob Clark, who's thrown for 1,195 yards and 8 touchdowns while completing 65% of his passes. He's been the steady hand guiding a young offense through the growing pains of the FBS transition. But his health remains uncertain after leaving the Western Kentucky game with an upper body injury. If Clark is limited or unavailable, the Bears would turn to freshman Deuce Bailey, a talented but untested backup. That shift would change the entire offensive identity, pushing the team toward a run game ranked 117th nationally at just over 109 yards per contest, and away from the vertical rhythm that's kept them competitive. For Middle Tennessee, fifth-year senior Nicholas Vattiato once again shoulders nearly the entire offense. He's thrown for 1,132 yards and 6 touchdowns, operating behind an offensive line that struggled to create balance. His poise and quick decision-making have kept drives alive even when protection breaks down. Running back G.K.L. Middlebrook, responsible for nearly all of the team's rushing production, gives the Blue Raiders at least a thread of consistency on early downs. Meanwhile, wideout Nazai Cox remains Vattiato's most reliable target, providing the spark the passing game needs when the offense stalls. Statistically, the matchup is nearly even. Both defenses allow around 31 points per game, and both offenses struggle to finish drives. But Middle Tennessee holds small advantages in turnover margin and third down efficiency, edges that often decide low total games. Add in home field energy, the psychological push of a national broadcast, and Missouri State's uncertainty under center, and the setup tilts slightly toward the Blue Raiders to protect their turf and possibly steal the win outright. And today's AI pick is Middle Tennessee plus 2.5. Will we cash or will we burn? On to Game 2.
Wednesday night brings another chapter of CUSA's midweek madness, as the Liberty Flames travel to the Sun Bowl in El Paso to take on the UTEP Miners. Both teams enter at 1-4, but their paths to this point couldn't look more different. Liberty has endured a brutal schedule and a wave of injuries, while UTEP has been undone by turnovers and inconsistency under a new coaching regime. Under the desert lights and a national CBS Sports Network broadcast, both programs are desperate to stop the bleeding. The question is which side can manage its flaws better when the game slows down and every possession matters. For Liberty, the story begins with quarterback Ethan Vasco. The dual-threat sophomore has accounted for 8 total touchdowns, despite battling a shoulder injury that limited him in recent weeks. If he's able to play at even partial strength, his mobility adds the dimension Liberty needs to stay ahead of schedule on early downs. Behind him, the Flames' ground attack averages 167 yards per game, but depth is now a concern. Leading rusher Evan Dickens remains in concussion protocol, and the offensive line has been without starting left tackle Trey Badowski since week 2. The defense is also without senior leader Brylan Green, the anchor of its top-tier secondary. Those losses explain why Liberty has struggled to sustain consistency despite solid fundamentals. On the other sideline, UTEP's offense revolves around sophomore quarterback Malachi Nelson, a big-armed passer with an aggressive mindset and a turnover problem. Nelson has thrown 9 interceptions through 5 games, often trying to force plays downfield into coverage. That's a dangerous formula against a Liberty secondary ranked among the top 25 nationally, allowing just 154.6 yards per game. The Miners will need Nelson to find balance and avoid testing a coverage unit that has feasted on mistakes. Statistically, Liberty still holds quiet but meaningful advantages. Their defense allows fewer points per game, 23.2 versus 26.6, and has proven resilient against stronger competition. The Flames' rushing efficiency, when healthy, paired with disciplined coaching and clock control, gives them a narrow edge in what should be a defensive grinder. If Vasco can stay on the field and protect the football, Liberty's balance and experience should carry the night. And today's AI pick is Liberty, 1.5. Will we cash or will we burn?
The midweek fires burned under desert skies and southern lights, and the numbers told their story. First, in Murfreesboro, the Blue Raiders fought for their season under the glow of ESPN2. The data whispered chaos, but the AI saw discipline, Middle Tennessee plus 2.5, a home dog that bit back when it mattered most. The machine doesn't chase emotion, it hunts inefficiency, and that edge glimmered beneath the lights of Johnny Red Floyd Stadium. Then came El Paso. The Sun Bowl shimmered in the heat of uncertainty. Two 1-4 teams trapped between faith and collapse. Liberty, battered and short-handed, walked into the mines with their season on the line. The algorithm held the line. Liberty, 1.5. Defense over disorder. Calculation over noise. The Flames found rhythm through attrition, proof that structure can still triumph over chaos when the margin is one possession wide. These are not guesses. They are signals stitched from data and variance, from the quiet between the crowd's breath and the next snap. Each number a whisper, each play a prophecy written in motion. En español, primero, Middle Tennessee, PSI 2.5, el equipo local que resistió la caída y protegió su terreno. Después, Liberty, 1.5, un visitante herido pero disciplinado que ganó con defensa y control. 2 juegos, 2 lecturas del fuego, y el algoritmo sigue respirando. Like and subscribe. Will we cash or will we burn? Die Zahlen lügen nicht, sie erinnern. The numbers don't lie, they remember.
If you're new to the channel, welcome to AI Sports Predictor, the home of free data-driven picks across NFL, college football, NBA, NHL, and MLB. Every prediction you hear comes straight from verified stats, matchup analytics, and AI modeling designed to find real edges, not hype. We don't sell picks, we don't charge memberships, and we don't hide behind a paywall. Everything here is 100% free, every single day. Our goal is simple: make professional-level sports analysis available to everyone. Whether it's a primetime NFL matchup or a late-night college football game, the AI breaks down the data, compares trends, and delivers clean, actionable insights. No fluff, no guessing, no agenda. We run this channel for the love of the game and the pursuit of accuracy. If one of our drops helps you hit a winning ticket, or if you just want to support what we're building, tipping is completely voluntary. Never expected, always appreciated. You can do that or simply help us grow at ko-fi.com's iSports Predictor. Every view, every like, every share helps keep the fire burning. No pressure, no hidden fees. Just pure signal, free for everyone. Like, subscribe, and join the movement. Will we cash or will we burn?